Dear Heavenly Father, light of my soul, beacon in the darkness, I come before you now, humbled and hopeful, my heart aflutter with a longing I can no longer ignore. It's a yearning for connection, a whisper in the quiet spaces of my life, a desire for a love that mirrors your own. Unconditional, unwavering, and deeply rooted in faith. I offer this prayer not from a place of desperation, but from a place of sincere aspiration, a belief that you, in your infinite wisdom, have a plan for my life that includes companionship, shared joy, and the strength that comes from walking alongside another believer. Each sunrise feels like a gentle reminder of the potential for new beginnings, yet the days often fade into evenings filled with solitude. I see couples walking hand in hand, their laughter echoing in the air, and I can't help but wonder when my turn will come. Not with envy, Lord, but with a wistful anticipation, a prayerful hope that I, too, may experience the profound blessing of a God-centered partnership. It's not merely about finding someone to share my life with. It's about finding someone to share my faith with, someone who will encourage me to grow closer to you, someone who will challenge me to live a life that is pleasing in your sight. The world tells me to swipe right, to lower my expectations, to settle for something less than the love I truly desire. But I refuse to compromise, Father. I refuse to believe that your best for me is a fleeting connection, a superficial romance, or a relationship built on anything other than a solid foundation of faith, respect, and mutual understanding. I know that true love is a gift, a sacred covenant ordained by you, and I trust that you will guide me to the person you have chosen for me, in your perfect timing. I've seen the destructive power of relationships built on shaky ground, the heartache, the disappointment, the sense of emptiness that lingers long after the breakup. I don't want that, Lord. I want a love that endures, a love that weathers the storms of life, a love that reflects your steadfast love for us. I want a partner who will pray with me, who will encourage me in my spiritual walk, who will hold me accountable to live a life of integrity and purpose. And so, I turn to Saint Anthony, your faithful servant, the patron saint of lost things, not to magically conjure up a partner, but to intercede on my behalf, to guide me towards the path that leads to the person you have destined for me. I understand that finding a true love requires more than just prayer. It requires me to be open to your guidance, to be willing to step outside my comfort zone, to be the best version of myself that I can be. I confess that sometimes I get impatient, Lord. I wonder if I'm doing something wrong, if I'm somehow blocking myself from finding the love I desire. Doubt creeps in, whispering lies about my worthiness, about the possibility of ever finding someone who will truly see and appreciate me for who I am. Forgive me for these moments of weakness, Father. Remind me that you are always with me, that you love me unconditionally, and that your plans for me are good, even when I can't see them clearly. I also confess that I sometimes focus too much on what I want in a partner, rather than on becoming the kind of person who is worthy of the love I seek. Help me to cultivate the qualities that will attract a God-fearing, loving, and compassionate partner. Help me to be patient, kind, understanding, and forgiving. Help me to be a beacon of light in a dark world, a reflection of your love and grace. This isn't about filling a void, Lord. It's about sharing the abundance of love you have already poured into my life. It's about building a partnership that glorifies you, that serves your purpose, that makes the world a better place. It's about finding someone to walk alongside me on this journey of faith, someone to encourage me when I stumble, someone to celebrate with me when I succeed. I'm not looking for perfection, but for authenticity, for a heart that beats in rhythm with yours. Now, let's contemplate the practical steps involved in preparing my heart and life for this blessed union. It's not simply a matter of waiting passively for love to arrive. It's about actively cultivating the soil in which a healthy relationship can flourish. This involves a thorough examination of my own habits, attitudes, and beliefs about love and relationships. Am I truly ready to embrace the challenges and compromises that come with sharing my life with another person? Am I willing to put their needs before my own, to support them in their dreams and aspirations, even when it requires sacrifice on my part? An integral aspect is releasing past hurts and disappointments. Holding on to resentment and bitterness only poisons the well of potential future relationships. It creates a filter through which I view others, preventing me from seeing them clearly and fairly. Like pruning dead branches from a vine to encourage new growth, I must actively forgive those who have wronged me, releasing them and myself from the grip of the past. This isn't condoning their actions, but freeing myself from their continued influence. Concurrently, let's consider the necessity of aligning my daily actions with my desires. If I long for a partner who values faith, am I actively engaging in activities that nurture my own spiritual growth? Am I spending time in prayer, studying scripture, and serving others in my community? Like a beacon shining in the darkness, my actions should reflect the values I seek in a partner, attracting someone who shares those same principles. Furthermore, it's vital to broaden my horizons and step outside my usual routines. Staying within the confines of my comfort zone limits my opportunities to meet new people. Perhaps it's joining a church group, volunteering for a cause I'm passionate about, or taking a class that sparks my interest. Each new experience expands my network and increases the likelihood of encountering someone who resonates with my soul. Think of it as casting a wider net, increasing the chances of catching the right fish. Contrarily, seeking validation or affirmation solely from romantic relationships is a dangerous path. My worth is not determined by whether or not I have a partner. True fulfillment comes from within, from knowing that I am loved and valued by you, Lord, and from living a life that is pleasing in your sight. Like a tree with strong roots, my sense of self-worth must be firmly grounded in my faith, independent of external circumstances. Another crucial layer is discerning between genuine connection and fleeting infatuation. The world often equates love with physical attraction and emotional intensity, but true love is far more profound. It's about shared values, mutual respect, and a deep sense of companionship. As a skilled jeweler examines a gemstone for flaws, I must carefully assess the character and integrity of potential partners, looking beyond superficial qualities to see the heart within. Ultimately, this journey is not just about finding a partner. It's about becoming the person you created me to be. It's about growing in faith, cultivating inner peace, and living a life of purpose and meaning. As I focus on becoming the best version of myself, I trust that you will bring the right person into my life at the perfect time, a partner who will complement my strengths, support my weaknesses, and walk alongside me on this journey of faith. Reflecting on this journey so far, a distinct resonance emerges, echoing through the chambers of the heart and mind. It's not merely about ticking off boxes on a checklist of desires, but rather about cultivating a fertile ground where authentic connection can take root and flourish. The quest for companionship, when viewed through the lens of faith, transcends the superficial longing for shared moments. It becomes a pilgrimage toward a deeper understanding of oneself and one's place within the grand tapestry of divine purpose. We've explored the delicate dance between aspiration and surrender, recognizing that true fulfillment lies not in forceful acquisition, but in graceful receptivity to the unfolding of God's plan. It's akin to a skilled gardener who patiently tends to the soil, nurturing the seeds of potential, trusting that in due time, a bountiful harvest will emerge. The process demands both diligent effort and unwavering faith, a willingness to actively participate in the creation of one's own destiny while simultaneously relinquishing control to a higher power. As these interwoven threads coalesce, a profound truth begins to crystallize. The pursuit of love is, in essence, a mirror reflecting the depths of one's own soul. It compels us to confront our insecurities, dismantle our limiting beliefs, and embrace the transformative power of self-acceptance. It's a journey inward, a quest to become the person we were always meant to be, radiating the light of authenticity and attracting those who resonate with our true essence. This preparation is not a passive waiting game, but an active engagement in becoming the best version of ourselves. The path forward, illuminated by these insights, reveals a landscape where vulnerability and strength intertwine. It's a space where we dare to open our hearts, not with naive abandon, but with discerning wisdom, recognizing that true connection requires both courage and discernment. Like a skilled navigator charting a course through uncharted waters, we must rely on our intuition, guided by the compass of faith, to discern the authentic from the counterfeit. As we pivot towards the final reflection, consider the cumulative effect of these explorations. It's not about reaching a predetermined destination, but about embracing the transformative journey itself. It's about allowing the yearning for companionship to become a catalyst for personal growth, a driving force that propels us toward a deeper understanding of love, faith, and the boundless potential that resides within each of us. This is a journey of becoming, not just of finding. In the same way that a single brushstroke contributes to the masterpiece, each step we take on this path shapes the contours of our destiny. It is not about the end result, but rather the incremental progress, the daily choices that align us with our deepest values and bring us closer to the love we seek. The beauty lies not in the attainment of the goal, but in the unfolding of the process, the constant becoming that defines the human experience. And so, we arrive not at an ending, but at a threshold. The seeking, the yearning, the prayers whispered in quiet moments. These have paved a path not just toward another person, but toward a more profound understanding of love itself. It's a love that transcends the fleeting emotions and conditional affections often portrayed, a love that echoes the divine, reflecting a steadfast commitment and unwavering grace. This journey hasn't been solely about finding someone to share life with, but about cultivating the very essence of love within, preparing the heart to receive and radiate its transformative power. The true resonance of this quest lies not in the anticipated arrival of a partner, but in the quiet revolution it sparks within. It's a dismantling of illusions, a shedding of preconceived notions, and an embrace of vulnerability that allows for authentic connection to bloom. It's the realization that the love we seek is not a missing piece to complete us, but a mirror reflecting the wholeness we already possess, amplified and shared with another. This internal shift, this deepening of self-awareness, is the most valuable treasure unearthed along the way. As we stand on this threshold, it's essential to remember that the work is never truly done. The cultivation of love, both within ourselves and in our relationships, is a lifelong endeavor, requiring continuous nurturing, forgiveness, and unwavering commitment. It's about choosing each and every day to embody the qualities we seek in a partner: kindness, compassion, understanding, and an unwavering faith that anchors us through life's storms. The true practice begins now, in the daily acts of selflessness and the conscious effort to extend grace to others, even when it's difficult. Let us move forward with open hearts and discerning spirits, trusting that the universe, guided by a benevolent hand, will orchestrate encounters that align with our deepest desires. Let us release the need to control the outcome, surrendering to the divine timing, knowing that what is meant for us will inevitably find its way. And let us never forget that the greatest love story we can ever write is the one we craft with ourselves, a testament to the unwavering belief in our own worthiness and the boundless capacity of the human heart to love and be loved. The search has prepared us for something beyond finding, and it's time to live it.